Hi, I'm Khan. I'm one of the hosts of Fastlane, which is a new lifestyle and entertainment show on TV Arcana. Now we've got a special preview of one of our segments, the bucket list segment, just so you can all get a taste of things to come. I hope you enjoy it, because I know your mum will. G'day, we're at Clambake and Hennessy Flight School at Bankstown Airport. And today I'm going to learn to be like Tom Cruise in the film Top Gun, because I feel the need for speed. Actually, that's not exactly true. We're not going to be flying jet fighter planes, but I am going to learn how to fly. Isn't that right, Ellie?
Yes, that is true, Khan. You're going to have a go at flying our Piper Cherokee Warrior aircraft. Yes. You're going to have the controls from start up to shut down. Wow,
that's fantastic. Sounds exciting. Now tell us a bit about Clambake and Hennessy. How long have they existed?
So Clambake and Hennessy is one of the oldest flight schools here on Bankstown, about 30 years old.
Yeah.
They used to start off with ferrying aircraft from the States, from Europe, all over the world, and bringing it down here to Australia.
Wow.
And then we've transformed into a flying training school, offering all types of advanced training as well as basic training for flying.
So you have people who want to be professional pilots and hobbyists as well?
Exactly. We've got recreational pilots, private pilots, and commercial.
Right. Do you do background checks on them?
Of course.
Okay.
Well, they have to do it. They have to do it first before the government actually gives them a security card, just like mine.
All right. Well, should it concern you that I come from a long line of kamikaze pilots?
No, it doesn't concern me at all. In fact, the Japanese are some of the best pilots in the world.
I'm just kidding. I'm not even Japanese, and I had absolutely nothing to do with World War II. So, Ellie, take us around.
So here is our largest of the hangars. We have another small hangar just across the way. But this hangar here will fit as many as 14 to 15 aircraft in one night. So majority of these aircraft are actually private owners, and we hold as many as about 6 or 5
That's good of you.
aircraft here. Yeah. Well, they do pay for hangarage, and it does keep the aircraft out of the elements. And so does our planes, which is why our planes have thousands of hours, and they're probably newer looking than most of the other aircraft on the airport.
Yeah, so tell me, what's the price range for one of these planes?
Well, depending on what you're looking for and how many engines you have, you could anywhere be between a very small one-bedroom house, which is like your $80,000, $100,000
One small bedroom house in Bankstown?
Oh, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. A small bedroom house in like Perth. How's that?
Okay, yeah, that's a.
And then to like your average Sydney home, up to millions.
Yeah.
Typically, your twin-engine aircraft, they'll be worth more than easily worth more than this price.
You've got rich clients here.
Yeah. So, well, it's really funny. The joke is that you'll never see a commercial pilot own an aircraft. It's usually dentists, orthodontists, anesthesiologists, surgeons.
That's crazy, you know. Yeah. So, I'm obviously not going to be able to get a pilot's license just from one lesson.
No,
it's a longer process, right?
Yes.
So what's involved?
So the idea is that you go through all the stages. So first you get your recreational, then you get your private, then your commercial. That's if you want to be a pilot in terms of a career and make some money. However, if you're just going to be a hobbyist, you'll start and stop at the private license.
Right.
Okay. So that will usually take about 25 hours for the first recreational license, and then another 50 to 60 for the private license.
Yeah.
Now these hours are based on competency. So if you're an absolute ace and you nail every single flight and you meet the syllabus, you will get the number of hours. However, there are variables that we can't control, such as maintenance, weather, pilot availability, instructor availability. So these hours might vary, plus or minus 10 hours or so.
And are you open 24/7, 7 days a week?
So we are open 7 days a week between 6 and 5:30 during the winter, just because the winter comes early a little bit. And then during daylight savings, we're open just a little bit longer, 6 to 6.
That's excellent. So your website is flyplanes.com.au.
Correct.
So any of you budding enthusiasts or have a burning desire to learn to fly, Clambake and Hennessy is the place to be. All right, so let's get up there. Let's go be fly boys for the day.
Fantastic, good.
And head up straight into the danger zone. So what's the circumstances then? Where would you apply that?
Where you'd apply that? It's to maintain balance in the plane, and if you want to do some silly tricks.
Right.
Yeah. The rudders aren't the primary control of the aircraft. They do just little adjustments and keeping the balance of the plane, making everyone feel comfortable. Last thing is the power or the engine control. So you're just going to be using the throttle today mostly. I'll help out with the mixture, which is just a complicated fuel to air ratio sort of thing. It's a carburetor.
Straight ahead.
What we're going to do is we're going to go into this little box area here to prepare our aircraft for the engine. So what you want to do, just bring the power back slightly, okay? And now do a big turn to the right. So push the right pedal forward, pushing the right pedal forward. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, what you want to do now is you want to get your feet up high on the pedals and then sort of like, almost like you're going on your tippy toes, you apply the brakes. Beautiful. Nicely done. And you can set the lines. It's actually a little shorter than the last one. You're just going to say Cherokee India Bravo uniform, ready runway 11 center for downwind departure.
I'll do that now.
Yeah, just practice it now.
Okay, thanks down, tower, Cherokee, India Bravo uniform, ready runway 11 center for downwind.
Very good. Bankstown Tower, Cherokee India Bravo uniform, clear for takeoff, runway center. Throw that away. You can put that away now. You don't have to worry about it for a long time. We can keep going. So I'll get your right hand on the throttle control, so you're going to be controlling that. Okay? And just your heels on the floor and just only your toes on the pedals. Very nice. Okay? So leave that power setting there. That's pretty good. We're going to roll onto this runway here. Okay? Nice and gently, just decrease the power now. So we're just going to come to almost a rolling stop. So decrease the power. There we go. Okay. So a little bit of right pedal, a little bit of right pedal. There you go. Now you're lined up on it. See that? Yeah. Okay. So what I'd like for you to do is you're going to just slowly increase the power. I'll check the compass line up. Very nice. Okay. So just increase the power to full, using a little bit of right pedal as you increase in speed. Yeah. Full power. Full power. Very nice. Okay. Now you're just going to start to gently apply backstick. A little bit of back pressure, a little bit of back pressure. Just get that weight off. Just going to lift off this. I'm not doing this, I'm just going to a little bit of back pressure, a little bit of back pressure. Bring it down so you can settle it. Let's see if the plane is separated from the wing. much better to ride it out than to try and force the aircraft to fly. And you'll notice that all three controls are being used. So I'm moving my feet, I'm moving the wings, moving the elevator, just keeping the aircraft, doing my best to keep a nice constant path to the runway. The idea is, my goal is to make that runway just get bigger and bigger in my screen and not allow it to move. It's got to remain stationary the whole way down. And then crosswind landings are always the funnest part because it really tests your hand-eye coordination skills. You've got to balance the aircraft out and do everything at once. So we're going to round out here, we're going to cut the power, we're going to do a little bit of left rudder, we're going to do a little bit of right stick so we don't drift off the runway. See that? It was pretty good. So we always see that when I bring the stick back, that's actually not the best landing, could have done better. If you get the stick all the way back and the nose still wants to come up, that means there's still plenty of speed on the aircraft. So it's not a fantastic landing, but it's definitely safe. Yep. Now I'll run you through the shutdown checks. So the shutdown checks go like this: down, cross, down. Okay. So pull the GPS out. Okay, good. Take the radio off. Yep, all the way off. Make it click. There you go. Make the same one click. Good. Hold this off button. Hold it until it powers down. Fantastic. Good. Then these switches, you make sure they're off. You make sure the heater is off. That is off. But now you can shut down the engine. Go ahead. Yeah, they're all off. You can see there. So now just pull that. That will shut down the engine. So that cuts the fuel off. It's like a choke. There she is. And then bring the throttle all the way back. Good. Turn the keys all the way off. Now you don't have to take out the keys and then go just turn the battery off. So flick these both red rocker switches off. There we go.
There we have it, folks. Alright, so here we are, safe and sound back on the tarmac.
Thanks to Khan.
I clocked 1.1 hours.
Good.
Oh, what have I got? I've got another 38 hours left.
You got another 30 hours to go.
30 hours to go
your
before I can
first
do this recreationally,
license.
folks.
Yeah.
Watch out, the sky is gonna, it's not gonna know when it's gonna hit it. Alright, so Ellie, thank you for your time, man.
No worries, Khan. It's been a
All the
pleasure to
best
fly
with
with
it.
you. Thank you.
Thanks to Clanback and Hennessy.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Now, there are several ways you can watch shows like Fastlane on TV Arcana. One of the main ways is by set-top box through a number of service providers like Jadoo, WorldMax, Real TV, and Shava. You can also download the TV Arcana app at iTunes and Google Play stores. You can also watch content and TV Arcana live at the website tvarcana.tv for your viewing pleasure, or mine. Somebody's.